Welcome to this class. In today's class, we shall be looking at stress. This is an aspect of English that we are quite familiar with, though some are having little challenges. Without much ado, from what you can see on the board, we have what stress. We said stress is the amount of force exerted on a particular word. Now, when you are pronouncing a word, there's some words that will attract high pitch. Now, what that simply means that, and the stress word will be written what? Capital letter. Having said that, for you to understand stress, you must understand syllable. When we talk about syllable, it's a unit of words. Division of words to pronounceable unit. Division of words into what? Pronounceable unit. Having said that, we have three types of syllable. Monosyllabic words, bisyllabic words, polysyllabic words. When we talk about mono means what? One. Division of words to what? One unit. Example, we have what? Man, big, small, go, come. All these are what? Example of monosyllabic words. Division of words to one unit. Then we have bisyllabic. Bi means two. Division of words to what? Two syllable. We have father. You can see it's divided into two. That's what we want to write. So these are the what? Example of bisyllabic words. Division of words to what? Two syllable. Having said that, we have what? Polysyllabic. Polysyllabic division of words to what? Three or more syllable. Under polysyllabic, we have what like educate. Now, under educate, how many syllables we have? 1, 2, 3. Agriculture. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a division. 1, 2, 3. So what we're saying, that polysyllabic words is where people 3 or more units. Having said that, stress, we don't go to the use of stress. Under the use of stress, we know that a word of one syllable has stress on the word, on the fourth syllable. Example, go, out, long. Number 2, a noun of two syllables has stress on the fourth syllable. For instance, you can see teacher. The stress will be what? Father, sister, mother, emo. So any noun, now of two syllables, we place stress on the word, fourth syllable. However, it is a verb. The verb of two syllables attracts stress on the word, second syllable. That's rule number 4. For instance, I will believe. We have a submit. So we have a confuse. So we say that verb of two syllable, the stress is placed on what? Second syllable. Unlike now two syllable attracts stress on the word, fourth syllable. The next rule, an adjective of two syllables has stress on the fourth syllable. Example, happy. H-A-P is the stress word there. Sunny, S-U-N. Stupid, S-T-U. Then adverb or preposition of two syllable has stress on the fourth syllable. Under, U-N. Over, O. Never, N-E. Now, having said that, these are the primary element of rules governing stress, which I go into those syllables that has 3 or more. Now, when we're dealing with polysyllabic words, like I said earlier, we said polysyllabic words are words that attract, and polysyllabic words are what? They have more than 3 syllables, more than 2 syllables, 3, 4, 5, 6, depending. Now, look at this one. Any polysyllabic words that end with the following suffixes: IC, IAN, UM, ANT, ED, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, TION, SION are usually stressed second syllable, counting on the back, penultimate. Example, look at this word now. Enthusiastic. Now you can see how many syllables we have, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are told that any word that ends with IC, you stress the second syllable. Count from the back. 1, 2. So the stress word is CS. Look at this one too. Democratic. Democratic. We have 4 syllables. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are told what? Second syllable count from the back. So the stress word cra. We also have a photographic. One, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, gra. So any polysyllabic words that end with the following suffixes: IC, IAN, UM, ANT, ED, TION, SION, ENT are usually stressed second syllable, counting from the back. Look at this one too. We have a politician, civilian. Now we look at it. 1, 2, 3. So the stress what we want T, civilian, PI, Nigerian, GE. So any polysyllabic words that end with IAN, you stress the word second syllable, counting from the back. We also have words that end with UM. We have ultimatum. Now you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The stress of 1, 2, May. Auditorium. The stress of what? 2. Then we have ANT. Important. Significant. Now you can see 1, 2. 1, 2. So we want to ED. Under ED, we have dilapidated. Dilapidated. We have dedicated. Dedicated. Now you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the stress what we said that second syllable coming with the back. 1, 2. DA. Dedicated. CA. We also have words that end with TIN. Education. Aggravation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. CA will be the stress word. Aggravation. VA will be the stress word, according to the rule. The real word SION. That's look at this one. Comprehension. We have infusion. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. And that's it. Infusion. FU. Then we have ENT. Consistent. Persistent. 1, 2. What's up? IVE. That is we have effective. Effective. We have this 3. It's gonna be. Then we have so we can see that we have under this we said any polysyllabic words that end with the following suffixes: IC, IAN, UM, ANT, ED, TION, SION, ENT, IVE. They are usually stressed second syllable, counting from the back. Second syllable, counting from the back. Having said that, let's move on to number 6. Any polysyllabic words that end the following suffixes: A, T, E, M, E, N, T, I, S, H, I, Z, E, T, Y, D, Y, P, H, Y, C, A, L. We have what do you call it? F, Y. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have B, L, E. We have S, M. Now let's start with this one. Any polysyllabic word that ends with AT is usually said third syllable, counting from the back. Third syllable. Example, we have communicate. Now look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to come on the back now. 1, 2, 3. MU will be the stress word. Rejuvenate. It has how many syllables? 1, 2, 3, 4. So based on the count 1, 2, 3, it's going to be JU. That'll be stress. Then we move on to what? Ment. Under ment, we have fulfillment. We have abandonment. We said third syllable. 1, 2, 3. FUL. Abandonment. 1, 2. Ban. That's this is where the stress for. With an ISH or IZE, whichever one. Democratize. Let's see this. Democratize. Now, yeah, now we have what? 1, 2, 3. It's going to be what? More. Then we have materialize. Commercialize. Let me go with this. Commercialize. So under here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be man. So under IZE, ISH, they are equally said third syllable counting from the back. We want to what? TY. Under TY, we have words like community. We have poverty. Immunity. Now, let's see that community. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. Move. It's the stress word. Poverty. PO. Immunity. 1, 2, 3. MU. That's the stress word there. We move on to DY. Under DY, we have tragedy, strategy, methodology, now you check strategy. 1, 2, 3. First is strategy, 1, 2, 3. Methodology, 1, 2, 3. DO is stress word. Because we are told that third syllable, counting from the back, anyway that end with the following. Then we have PHY, geography, philosophy, biography. Now, under geography, we're having how many syllables? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. The stress word is what? Oh, geo, awesome. The philosophy, 1, 2, law. It's LO. It's stress word there. Biography, or it's stress word 1, 2, 3. Then we move on to CAL. Under CAL, we have identical. Identical. Identical has a 4 syllable. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. Then will be the stress word. Inimical. Inimical to has what? 4 syllable. 1, 2, 3, 4. So ni with the stress word. The same thing with critical. It's going to be what? 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we go to what? FY. Identify. Demystify. Demystify. 2, 3. Then is the correct one here. Then BAL. Portable. Under the word portable, can see that 1, 2, 3. We have a commendable. One, two, three, man. So we also always like words like synonyms like for example like SHIP is equally stressed, third syllable coming from the back. We also have GY, NY, SY. Under SHIP, we have relationship. We have membership. Now under relationship, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the stress word LA, 1, 2, 3. Under membership, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Man is the stress word there. We have GY, biology, geology. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is all. Geology, same thing. All. Then we move on to NY, harmony, acrimony. Now under this, we have 3 syllables. 1, 2, 3. The first one is HAR, acrimony. 1, 2, 3. This one was CRE. Then we have what? SY. SY, we have what? Fantasy. We have courtesy. Courtesy. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, fan. Court. Then we also have TER. We have let's see. We have SIS, TER, photosynthesis, chemosynthesis. Now when you see, we have how many syllables here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we say what? Third syllable come from the back. 1, 2, 3. This is stress word there. SYN. The same thing applicable to this. 1, 2, 3. Then we have TER. Where's the end with TER? You call it stress from the back. Third syllable come from the back. We have a barometer, thermometer. So let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. RO is the stress word. Thermometer. 1, 2, 3. Mo is the stress word. We also have words that end with SM. Though SM is usually stressed, 4 syllable. So look at it very well. We have fascism. No, we have 3 syllables. Can you call the card from the back? You see the same. 1, 2, 3. FAS. We have enthusiasm. Under enthusiasm, 1, 2, 3. And remember, any polysyllabic words that has 4 or 5, and it is preceded by a prefix, you cannot stress the preface. You move on to the next word. Preface cannot be what? Stress. Then look at this. TU, THU. Is stress word here. The same thing applies to this word. Communism. One, two, three. This is stress word here. Having said that, we'll move on to the next one. We have the next rule. Any polysyllabic words that end with URE. Any polysyllabic words that end with URE. If it's a noun, it's usually stress word, 4 syllable. But if it is a verb, 2nd syllable, count it on the back. Example. We have look at the agriculture. We have literature. We have legislature. Architecture. Now you look at this. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are told that any polysyllabic word that ends with URE, you stress the 4th syllable, which is A. Literature, the same thing. We have what? 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be what? The 4th syllable. We have what? Legislature. Yeah. We have architecture. Arc. However, if that URE is a verb, meaning you have to say 2nd syllable, count on the back. Manufacture. Look at this one. Manufacture. Manufacture is a verb. And it's going to be what? FAC. Meaning it's an exception to the rule. FAC. You can see. Look at this one too. Adventure. No, is it now? Adventure. Look at it. Adventure. Adventure is all 3 syllabic words, but you cannot stress the previous. So you move on to the second one. Bear. B-E-N. Having said that, any polysyllabic words that's 4 or 5 syllables, and it is introduced by B-L-E, T-I-V-E, we have A-N-T. If they are preceded by a previous, you move on to the next word. Previous cannot be stressed. What do you mean by previous? Let me give you an example. Letters are what are added at the beginning of a word to change the meaning. Letters are added at the beginning of a word to change the word meaning. Example of previous are, we have mono, math, X confit, malnutrition, monogamy, polygamy, miss, MIC. We have DIC. We have IM. We have RE. So when we are dealing with previous, you cannot stress previous. You move to the next word. Example, under here, we have, look at it, impossible. Now, we have how many syllables? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, definitely we said barely. If it's have more than 4 syllables, and it is introduced by a previous, previous cannot be stressed. Look at it, we have, here is a previous. Come on to call it here too. Here is a previous. And previous cannot be stressed. You move on to the 2nd syllable. Can see. It's not like incredible too. You cannot stress in. So you have to go to the next syllable. Then we have ANT words that, let me see. Significant, I mean, no. Okay, let's see this one. In this pen, say, go. You can see how many syllables we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we are told that if polysyllabic words that end with 4 syllables or 5 syllables are introduced by a previous, you move to the next one. In is a previous. This one is a previous. What do you go? Pen. In this pen. However, I skipped one rule under that first one. I was supposed to add UM. I think I did. No, I did. OUR. Sorry. OUS. Where is the end with OUS? Under the first rule. Where's like ridiculous? Where's like outrageous? Where's like advantageous? Where's like innocuous? You can see that they end with OUS, and we are told that any polysyllabic word that end with OUS are usually stressed second syllable. Counting from the back. Look at this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So CU is the stress word there. Ridiculous. Outrageous. Now here we have what? 1, outrageous. 3. Here it's going to be what? Outrageous. We want to separate, we can put this one. 2, 3. So it's going to be second syllable. Advantageous. We all know that already. 1, 2. Advantageous. So it's going to be what? Innocuous. It's going to be CU. So from what we've seen now, we have virtually touched some pertinent rules that are related to stress pattern. And I believe that if we are able to apply them, or we come across them in the past question, which we're going to do, it will be easy for you to be able to pick the correct answer. Let me see the one I've written again. Let's see this one and so that we can attempt it. Okay. Let's see this one whether we can attempt it. Together. We'll do it together. We are doing the exercise together. Now look at this word now. Resuscitate. Under the word resuscitate, you know that it ends with what? ATE. And we are told that any polysyllabic words that end with ATE, they are stressed third syllable, counting from the back. The first thing we need to do is to know the number of the syllable. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 syllables. So we want to get the correct answer. 1, 2, 3. SUS is correct. This is stress word there. Look at this one too. Appreciate. How many syllables do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the correct one is what? PRE is the stress word. Third syllable counting from the back. We have dominate. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be what? DO. So look at this one again. Gratitude. Gratitude. Under gratitude, we have how many syllables? 1, 2, 3. And we are told that when you are dealing with words that end with DE, it's going to be 4 syllables. So the correct one is all gra. Look at this one too. Multitude. We say how many syllables here? 3 syllables. So it's still going to be what? More, the 4 syllable. We also have devilish. It's calling what? 3 syllables. It's going to be what? First one. We also have this one. Developmental. Developmental. We always like developmental. Under the word, let's get this one first. We have how many syllables? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are told 3rd syllable. Counting on the back. Developmental. 1, 2, 3. Look at this one too. We have CY. I remember now. CYT is calling stress. 3rd syllable. Counting on the back. For instance, democracy. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 syllabic words. So, and according to the rule stipulate that any polysyllabic word that ends with CY, you should stress the 3rd syllable. Come on the back. 1, 2, 3. More. The same thing with this one too. Look at it. Common diplomacy. Diplomacy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second one is what? Flow. We also have CE, words like diligence, elegance, endurance, tolerance, perseverance. Now let's see one by one. Look at it. The first one, we're having 3 syllables. And remember as well, C, going to be 4 syllables. 1, 2, 3. TI is a stress word there. Elegance is going to what? 3 syllabic words. So the stress word is what? Letter E. Endurance. We have how many syllables? 1, 2, 3. But we cannot stress this. It's going to be, this one cannot be stressed. It's going to be second one. DU. Tolerance. Going to be top. 1, 2, 3. Perseverance. Perseverance. 1, 2, SE. With the stress word there. Let's see this one too. We have we said earlier that any word with SM, you stress the 4 syllable. Words like pessimism, optimism, dogmatism, now under pessimism, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the stress word will be SI. Sorry, we said it's 4 syllable. PES. Optimism. We can't say OP. It's going to be TI. Dogmatism. DOG. We also have let's look at this one under the word meant. I said agreement. Where would stress fall there? Let's see. Agreement. Let's see this one too. Monument. Enslavement. No. So look at under the word agreement. We have how many syllables? We have 3 syllables. 1, 2, 3. So the correct one is what? A will be said first letter. Monument 2. M-O. Enslavement. You can't say the first one. It's going to be slave. Then look at this one too. We have ness. N-E-S-S. Happiness. Laziness. Happiness. Readiness. Holiness. Cleverness. Now, under the word ness too, you said the first syllable. Let's first count the number of syllables. Happiness. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be up. That's the first syllable there. I'll be straight. Laziness is going to be L-A. Readiness. Readiness. Holiness. H-O. Having said that, you can see that one thing about stress is your ability to follow. You should be able to learn how to pronounce words very well, so that you'll be able to identify which word attracts high pitch, which word attracts attention. Now, I tell you that the stress word is usually written in capital letter. The stress word is usually written in capital letter. And like I tell you, the rules, I always say that any polysyllabic word, we know when you talk about polysyllabic, words that have more than 2 syllables, education, monument, happiness. When you talk about bisyllabic words, words that contain only 2 syllables, money, father, mother, sister. When you talk about monosyllabic words, words that refer to only 1 syllable, sleep, eat, dance, jump. So having said that, like I told you, we all know that stress is the amount of force exerted on a particular word when you are pronouncing them. And the one thing you need to be very mindful of is your pronunciation. When you pronounce a word, if you are conscious, you know the one that attracts high pitch, where you're able to pronounce with element of what? Emphasis. If you're not conscious, you may not be able to get it. And that's why you have been given what? Rules to apply. In the absence of no question, I think we have to. Is there any question? Okay, if there is absence or not, we shall come next week.